Hey guys, I'm Tim.
Glenda?
Merrick.
And they're D&E miniature and board games.
Tim also is. He just, for some reason, is wanting to be different tonight.
Alright, so we're here to
Review Sons of Anarchy, Men of Mayhem by Gale Force 9 Games. Hey, now it's no secret here. We are all huge Sons of Anarchy fans.
Never watched an episode.
Oh, bull. So, we decided to get this game, plus the expansions, and try it out. Now, for those of you who do not know, this game actually has 2 expansions, plus apparently there is a 3rd one in the works. But it is Gale Force 9, so it could be like 2 years from now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they do have a problem getting their stuff out on time.
Well, this one already established.
Yeah.
It may not be an issue because one of the expansions was fairly quick coming out, if I remember correct.
But with like some of their other titles, like Star Trek Ascendancy and stuff, the 2 expansions that were supposed to be out like last spring or last fall are just coming out in the next couple months.
Yeah, well, you know, once again, though, there's a huge difference in gameplay and components for both. So
That is true.
So this one, like I said, the one expansion was the Grim Lords, or Grim Bastards Grim Lords.
You have sitting in front of you those 2 sheets right there.
Yeah, and it was, you know, because all you got to do is you got to make your player card. You've already got the molds made. It was pretty.
And the other one was what, the Cavalieros?
Yeah.
So
Cavalieros, and you got another Grim Bastards. It's all good.
So, as you guys know, for those of you who've watched our things, we score on a 1 to 5 system, and we score 5 different categories: graphics and artwork, rules, components, replayability, and overall fun. With 1 being the worst thing we've ever had, to 5 being the greatest thing in the world, with 3 just being average. Not good, not bad, average.
I don't even think we've ever had one, ever.
We've had ones.
Did we?
Yes. We've given a few rules.
Haters.
Tim.
Truthers.
Tim always starts us out, graphics and artwork.
This game, for it to be a worker placement game, a lot of the art, you know, it's already provided. It's from an established story. I think they did a good job, you know, referencing some of the things from the show to put onto the cards. You know, with a full-on base of stuff to use. You know, it was good. I didn't think it was great. Thought it could have been probably better. Some of the stuff's a little dark to me.
And you gave it a 1.
I gave it a 4.
Sons of Anarchy.
My God, man, spit out what you're giving it. Glenda.
I gave it a 4.
Because she copied off of me.
No, I didn't. I like this game. I like everything about the graphics. I mean, it's not perfect, but it stands out. And again, from an established show, they just translated it into print. So it's a 4. Good.
I have to go along with my counterparts. I gave it a 4 as well. I thought that the artwork and graphics they used and what they referenced from the show, they made nice choices. I agree with Tim on, I think it's a little bit dark, but then it's Sons of Anarchy, and Sons of Anarchy was a dark show.
I'm not talking about content.
I liked how
That's right.
the different components, like the burners they used for what had been used and stuff. It you know, it was a 4. So, rule book. Yeah, I know. What are you gonna say? It's pictures from the show. That's what they used.
Yeah, exactly.
They could have done a better. You're right. They could have done a better job with the player tiles, because they did such a good job with the pictures they used from the show. Could they have gone ahead and put a picture of some of the Mayans here, and some of the Sam Crow there, they already had the rights paid for by using this stuff on the tiles.
Could just be a licensing thing as well.
Really? There he is. The leader of the Mayans is on that
Wait,
tile.
I didn't see
That's
Jax there.
That's one.
You got Opie.
I want
And I'm
Jax.
just.
But I want
There's Jax right there. Jax is on the front of S&M Liquor.
The picture of Jax. Okay, game.
Anyways, moving on.
Rule book. Gale Force 9 Games always does a pretty good job on rule books. We were able to sit down, flip through this, and play as we were flipping through. The only thing we really got wrong, and it's not that it wasn't in the rules clearly, it's just trying to remember all the different workings. It was the
Events.
the event cards. Yeah. So I gave rulebook a 4. I thought it was easily readable, gave good description, and we were able to play and have a pretty good time while using the rulebook to play. Hello?
I gave it a 4. I read the rule book through my phone, and it was comprehensive.
I gave it a 3. It's a rule book.
It told us what to do.
There you go.
All right, rule book.
Yeah, I know. Components, Tim.
I wanted them to be better. I did. But that comes from, fanboy for the show. But overall, I like what they did. I love the fact that each gang has its own set of members, special color, and their own die. And I thought it was good. I wished it could have been great. I gave it a 4.
Glenda?
4 it is. I like the overall everything about it. From the figures to the wad of cash to the
Narcotics bags?
I mean,
We know it's not going to narcotics bags, but come on, it
But-
is. It's narcotics.
but it's not perfect though, especially the figures. I don't know how much that can cost, but
Why are you
for
whispering?
that game, I think it's not perfect, but everything you needed for the game, and it translated well. Just that it could have been better as far as I guess this one, and I mean it's good. Everything's there. You need it for your biker thing.
She just keeps going back to the money.
She does.
Money. All right.
Components. I gave components a 4.
See, gave it a 4 too.
I did. The cardstock was good and thick. The components popped out real easily.
You see the white
Oh,
one.
crap.
The
I misspoke.
player mats are thick and everything, and they're gonna.
I actually gave the components a 3. My bad.
Yeah, well.
-1.
It doesn't matter because
Good-
it doesn't change anything. It's just
No.
yeah.
I felt that
It's
the
just
player
not
mats were
very
good and thick. Can I finish, or
Sorry, I'll pay you for your time.
Can I bribe you with some
I liked
drugs?
and being just a worker placement and having the 2 different figures for the members and the
Prospect.
prospects.
Jesus.
Oh yeah. The prospect too.
I tell you what, we can run his camera, and I just cannot think of words. I'm not good with words. But yeah, I gave it 4. I was pretty happy with all the components for a worker placement game. They were fine.
They're actually
Replayability. Glenda.
Why are you giving me? For some reason, I know there's so many scenarios and an expansion with all these different. What do you got? How many players can you play here? 4, 5. There could be so many different ways to play this, but I just gave it a 4. I thought somehow after playing this, it's gonna be like, yeah, I get that. What do you call that? That part. I
The meth lab.
exploit it, and after a while, I think I'm done with it, so I just gave it a 4. I mean, there's so many ways you can play strategies and what, but not as much. That's just for me. Recruit and all that, yeah. Or the throwdown, that I like.
Though we didn't do many of
I
them.
like that. I like that.
It's really kind of dangerous to your gang to do the
You
throwdown.
didn't do many of them. I did.
Well,
You like it. I did it. And then, you
hey,
know.
and who had the pile of money at the end? Yeah.
No, it wasn't explained too.
Yeah, it wasn't explained.
How you win. Because, you know, we didn't read it like we're supposed to. Okay, as usual. Okay. Tim?
This one is the one that I gave it 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are you sure this time?
Yeah.
Do you want to double check?
No.
Okay.
No, it's definitely it's a fun game, and
Well, because we're on replayability, not fun yet.
right. Well, it leads to replayability, douche. We didn't even get all the all the tiles out to see what all the different locations, and all the locations got the different stuff that you can get from it. So there's a lot of combinations out there. Not to mention that each gang has a kind of a I don't want to call it a special ability, but something that they're good at, basically. So,
Or bonuses or something, all those cards.
Well, if you play the high octane, but
Right, right.
on the unleaded, they're all the same.
doesn't matter. But it's still there. So the,
So you gave it a
the
4.
replayability.
So you gave it a 4.
Yeah.
So we're the same, 4.
I gave the replayability a 5. I felt that there's a large amount of location tiles, and since you only use 9, and maybe you replace a couple at some point during the game or by the event cards, I find replayability very high. And then on top of everything, you got unleaded, and you've got the high octane, which changes how the gangs run. And with the different gangs, the high octane, the number of cards, the event cards, and different people playing, I put replayability extremely high in this game.
Extremely, because it's a 5. It's
Now.
never ending. Perfect.
Fun, I gave a 4.
What?
I enjoyed the game. I did. It's a worker placement.
I always feel odd when I give one of those two a higher score
And then
than one of the other ones.
I know, but it's got high replayability.
You
But
feel weird,
Weird.
there was just
For you,
It
for you,
wasn't
for you.
completely there to push me over the top, so I gave it a 4.
What?
I had a good time. It was fun. That's still above average, but it's just something about it. Maybe it's the worker placement aspect. I don't know.
Because you're not a fan of work.
I don't know.
Shut up, you're good at it though.
Still, well, then go ahead, Timmy.
I gave it a 4
All right. Well, hi.
because it's a 4.
Is that all you gotta say?
I mean, it's a fun game.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't, I can't say anything bad about it. I mean, I wish there might have been some more abilities and components and things like that. But it is what it is. You got to play inside the limits that you're given.
Right.
And I obviously did not do that very well.
Glenda.
Oh my goodness. Sons of Anarchy. It's a 5. The show in the game, it's a 5. I enjoyed the game. I like the...
If it had a Jack's figure, you probably would have given it a 6, wouldn't you?
Probably.
Probably.
But I gave it a 5 because it is fun. It's very fun for me. I will do it again. I will play it again. Not much about it. It's a simple... I think it's more a relaxing game than anything else. It is. It's just one of those, oh, okay, let's play. And you still have fun with it. And it's not really
Not
hard.
relaxing at all.
Especially the gun part. That's the fun part.
The gun part's the fun part. Okay.
Wow.
But yeah, it's a 5. I like it.
So guys, overall, our score 4.0, 4 out of 5 on this game. Well above average. We had a really good time playing it. Can't wait for the expansion to come out from Gale Force 9 Games.
See what we get into next.
Yeah. As always, guys, support your local gaming. We support Discover Games, Fayetteville, Georgia.
Next to Harbor Freight. Come on.
Behind Ruby Tuesday.
There's a nail salon next to it, too, and a Goodwill. As always, guys, game on.
Game on, folks.
Game on.
Game on, folks.
Game on.
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 Game on.